Have you ever found yourself saying yes to something even though you weren't sure why? Have you noticed how some people can get others on board with their ideas? Well, it turns out there's a science behind it. In today's video, we're diving deep into Robert Cialdini's classic book, Influence: The Psychology of Persuasion. We'll break down the 6 key principles of influence that shape how people are persuaded and how you can ethically apply them in business and everyday life. Whether you're involved in marketing, negotiations, or just navigating social interactions, understanding these principles will give you the upper hand. So let's jump in. Principle 1. Reciprocity. The first principle is reciprocity. This principle is based on a simple idea. We feel compelled to return the favor when someone does something for us. You've probably experienced this at the grocery store. You try a free sample and suddenly feel like buying the product, even though it wasn't on your list. That feeling isn't random, it's reciprocity in action. Marketers often use this principle to encourage purchases. Think about free trials or buy one get one free deals. These small gestures create a sense of indebtedness, and we feel almost obligated to give something in return, whether it's buying a product or agreeing to a future request. Example. Here's a great example. A charity sends you a small gift like a free pen or sticker. You didn't ask for it, but when they later ask for a donation, you feel more inclined to contribute because of that initial gift. Companies harness this strategy all the time to build customer loyalty and create a bond with their audience. Principle 2. Commitment and consistency. The second principle is commitment and consistency. Once we've decided or taken a small step in a particular direction, we're more likely to remain consistent with that commitment. It's part of our desire to appear reliable and avoid contradicting ourselves. This can be as simple as signing up for a newsletter. Once you've made that small commitment, you're more likely to continue engaging with the brand and even make a purchase down the line. Cialdini explains that the power of commitment is even stronger when we make public declarations. For example, if you post your goals on social media, you're more likely to achieve them because you want to stay consistent with your publicly stated intentions. It's all about maintaining that self-image. Example. Here's how businesses use this. They start with a small ask, like asking you to subscribe to their email list or participate in a survey. Once you've made that initial commitment, it becomes easier for them to gradually lead you toward bigger actions, like making a purchase or becoming a loyal customer. Principle 3. Social proof. Next up is social proof. This principle concerns how we look to others to guide our decisions, especially in uncertain situations. For instance, if you're walking down the street and see 2 restaurants, one is packed with people and the other is empty, which one are you more likely to choose? The busy one, right? That's because we assume it must be the right choice if other people are doing something. Social proof is all around us, especially online. Customer testimonials, reviews, and ratings are a key part of this. When you see a product with thousands of glowing reviews, it becomes much easier to trust that it's a good buy, even if you've never heard of the brand before. Social media likes and shares also function as social proof, subtly influencing our behavior and decisions. Example. Imagine you're shopping online and torn between 2 products. One has thousands of positive reviews, while the other has none. Even though you haven't tried either product, you'll likely choose the one with more reviews because it feels safer and validated by other people's experiences. Principle 4. Authority. The fourth principle is authority. People naturally follow the advice of those they perceive as experts. You see this in advertising, whether a doctor recommending a specific medication or a celebrity endorsing a product. Even the appearance of expertise, like someone in a lab coat, can boost credibility and influence our decisions. Why does this work? Humans are wired to trust those who appear knowledgeable or experienced, assuming their advice is sound. Businesses use authority to their advantage by having professionals or experts endorse their products, creating an instant sense of trust. Example. Consider a toothpaste commercial where a dentist recommends a particular brand. Even if you don't know the dentist personally, Their authority as a medical professional makes you more likely to trust their recommendation, leading to higher sales for that product. Principle 5. Liking. The fifth principle is liking. We are more easily persuaded by people we like. This could be due to their attractiveness, shared interests, or simply because they are warm and friendly. Establishing rapport greatly affects whether someone says yes to a request. Brands and salespeople use this principle to their advantage. The more someone likes you, the more likely they are to trust and buy from you. Building rapport, whether through shared hobbies or compliments, can significantly boost the chances of success in sales or negotiations. Example: imagine a salesperson who shares your love for a particular sport or hobby. This shared interest makes you feel connected, and you're more likely to buy from them because the relationship feels more personal. That's why sales strategies often emphasize relationship building before making a pitch. Principle 6. Scarcity. Last but not least, we have scarcity. This principle taps into our fear of missing out. When something is perceived as rare or limited, it becomes more desirable. We naturally want what we can't have or might soon disappear, which drives urgency in our decisions. You see this everywhere in marketing, whether it's limited time offers, limited edition products, or warnings that only a few items are left in stock. These tactics create a sense of urgency, pushing us to act quickly because we don't want to miss out on something valuable. Example: think about flash sales or countdown timers on e-commerce websites. The ticking clock or the words "only a few left in stock" immediately make us feel we must act fast. The fear of missing out on a great deal is often enough to make us hit buy without thinking twice. Conclusion. To sum it up, Robert Cialdini's 6 principles of influence: reciprocity, commitment and consistency, social proof, authority, liking, and scarcity, give us a powerful framework for understanding human behavior. These principles explain why people say yes, often without even realizing it. However, it's important to remember that influence should be used ethically. Persuasion isn't about manipulation, but about guiding people toward decisions that benefit both parties. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insights on psychology, business, and personal development. Let us know in the comments which principle you found most interesting and how you plan to use it in your own life.